The drums of Zangora did not beat for celebration that night. They beat for fear.
Let the trial begin!
The great king elephant had fallen, and the animal kingdom stood on the edge of chaos. Hyenas whispered in the dark. Monkeys argued in the trees. The river flowed quietly, as if waiting to see who would dare control its future. Without a king, Zangora would crumble. At the center of the golden savanna stood for powerful candidates: Tortoise, Cheetah, Lion, and Giraffe. Lion roared loudly, "I am the strongest. The throne belongs to me." Cheetah flicked his tail. "I am the fastest. I will protect Zangora from any enemy." Giraffe lowered his long neck proudly. "I see farther than anyone. I can watch over all the lands." Then slowly, from behind a rock, Tortoise cleared his throat. "And I think before I act." The animals murmured. Many laughed. How could slow Tortoise ever rule mighty Zangora? Just then, a deep voice echoed across the field. It was Owl, the ancient seer of Zangora. His feathers were gray with age, and his eyes glowed with wisdom. Strength fades. Speed tires. Height cannot see what lies in the heart, Owl said calmly. The next king must prove wisdom. The crowd fell silent. Owl spread his wings. Beyond the whispering river lies the Cave of Echoes. Inside it burns the flame of truth. But the path is filled with traps that test not power, but judgment. He paused. Whoever returns with the flame of truth by sunrise shall be king. The tension tightened like a hunter's bowstring. Lion charged first. Stand aside. He stormed toward the river, splashing through without thinking. But the water was deeper than it looked. He struggled, wasting strength, and barely made it across. Cheetah ran next. He leaped swiftly from stone to stone. But in his speed, he failed to notice loose rocks. He slipped, injuring his paw. Giraffe stepped carefully. His long legs helped him cross safely. But when he reached the cave, he lowered his head too quickly and struck a low stone arch. The impact stunned him. Meanwhile, Tortoise had not moved. He watched. He studied the river's flow. He noticed where the current slowed near fallen branches. Slowly, patiently, he crossed using the calmest path. When he reached the Cave of Echoes, Lion was roaring inside. "I am king. I am king," Lion shouted. But the cave answered back, "King, king, king," confusing him. He chased his own echo, thinking another challenger mocked him. Cheetah tried to outrun the echoing voices, but the more he ran, the louder they became. Giraffe stretched his neck toward the glowing flame on a high ledge, but every time he moved quickly, the wind inside the cave nearly blew it out. Tortoise entered quietly. He listened. He realized the cave repeated only what was spoken. The louder the noise, the louder the confusion. So he said nothing. Step by slow step, he climbed toward the flame. When a gust of wind threatened to extinguish it, he used his hard shell to shield it. He did not grab the flame with force. Instead, he placed it gently inside a hollow calabash he had carried on his back, something he prepared before leaving. The others had rushed without planning. Tortoise had prepared. As the first light of dawn touched Zangora, the animals gasped. From across the savanna, they saw a small figure approaching. Tortoise, the flame of truth glowed safely in his calabash. Lion lowered his head. Cheetah sat quietly. Giraffe blinked in disbelief. Owl flew down and landed before Tortoise. "Why did you succeed?" Owl asked. Tortoise smiled softly. "Because I did not try to defeat the cave. I tried to understand it." Silence fell over Zangora. Then the drums began again. This time in celebration, Owl raised his wings high.
"Let it be known that the tortoise is the king of Zangora."
Even Lion bowed. Under King Tortoise's rule, Zangora prospered. Disputes were settled with fairness. Water was shared wisely. Enemies were handled with strategy, not anger. And whenever young animals asked how such a small creature became king, Owl would simply say, wisdom is heavier than strength, and it lasts longer than speed. Moral of the story: power may impress the eyes, but wisdom protects the future.